Right, your boy's back with another live stream. Thank you all returning viewers for supporting the channel. Remember, it's a family friendly channel, so we have to abide by all the YouTube guidelines. Alright guys, let's get into the job market. Real car mover. We're gonna take that as our first load. Zoom in on the dash here. Right, thankful. Right, we need to find the entrance. The entrance should be somewhere behind us. I'm trying to find. Right, we find it, guys. Alright, let's get out on the road. Right, so look where rail car move right over, yeah. We pull up. Alright, so let's just change the time before we head out. Alright, so we're ready to move. Joshua, welcome to the stream, my brother. Wagwan. Happy Father's Day to you, my bro. Hope that you are a father also. Oh, you don't have no kids. Ah, sorry to hear that, bro. Children nice, bro. Children nice, bro. No, they're gonna be a little miserable. That is how children are, right? But once you give them the right upbringing, they will turn out to be wonderful people, right? But you can't. It's like, I want how to put this. That is part of it. The miserable. It's a phase. They will become miserable and you know, they like to like play and do some kind of strange stuff, but it's just a phase. It's just part of it, right? But outside of that, once you train them properly, everything is everything, bro, at the end of the day. So you wanna go up on your golf cart, bro? So you ask me, if me want to ride on your golf cart, bro. Me good. Me can't play golf, so me I do on the cart, bro. You understand me? Welcome to the stream, Bruce. Walk one. Everything good, my brother? Okay, bro. What's up, my brother? Everything level. Everything cool, bro. Everything cool. Second stream of the day. Really happy to be here running some trucks. Everything good with you? Alright, cool, bro. Happy to hear that. Alright, let me just see where we carrying the real car mover, bro. Alright, so we heading to Texas. We come from Missouri, heading to Texas. Amarillo, we going. Oh, let me hit that. Oh, what trouble is this? Guys, what? What wrong with this Mustang, man, boy? Like this Mustang, man, I try to take me out. Oh, what trouble is this, bro? The man come, the man move my truck, you know, man. I want to know what's going on with my truck. Mustang, man, come on for the off ramp with a bullet that speed and just run into my truck and I move my truck, you know. What trouble is this? Okay, bro, I'll say really good graphics. You like the graphics on the sim? Yeah, man. It's very decent for what it is. Trust me. Decent graphics, bro. SES bring the sim a long way. Trust me, no, bro. That sim here come a really long way. Man damage my truck, you know. Texas look like a big state. It is a big state, bro. I'm gonna show it on the map, watch. I'll show the map, bro. World map. I think Texas is alright. I'm gonna get better from the quick travel map. Alright, so watch. All of this are Texas here, you know. Texas is it look like can I zoom out, I wonder? It look like the largest state in America on truck sim. Yeah, it look like the largest state to me. You're following a live trucker named Flip Flop. That's great, bro. So I follow him and you follow me too. So I watch a fake trucker and a real trucker right now. So you're in West Virginia. Kind of forestry area. What you do, you pull logs or you just passing across the forestry area on the highway. Or what do we pull? You pull use a reefer, flatbed, step deck, what kind of trailer you pull? What kind of truck you drive to? He passing. Alright. I like to watch the real old truckers and them on YouTube too. It had have a girl in I think she's from the UK named Angelica Larson or something like that. I like to watch Angelica. She's a very good trucker. Right, so your pal driving a Peterbilt. Yeah man, mad truck man. Peterbilt is a mad ride man. 12 gears, automatic. Yeah, Peterbilt a nice truck. Peterbilt and Kenwood W9. Two leading trucks man. I'm not really a movie guy, you know, bro. And even if I watch a movie, my memory, when it comes to movie, my memories are bad, bro. My memory real bad. I will watch a movie now, and that movie have to like really place an impact on me for me to remember it, bro. If you understand me, there are some people that watch movie, and as you call the name of the movie, they could tell you everything. That's not me, bro. Sometimes it's when me could watch a movie and then something happen and I see back the same movie. Some part of it will trigger me and say, "Me see this already, man." But at first I wouldn't remember. Yes, and these days I don't consume a lot of movies neither, so no, me never see that movie there, bro. And even if me see it, me go can't remember, bro. Right? My movie retention skills very bad, bro. Very, very bad. Trust me. You forget the name of the movie. Alright. Small thing, man, because even if I remember, I might not, even if I see it, I might not remember it neither, so that's okay, that's fine. No, I live in Trinidad and Tobago, bro. But I have a broken accent like a Jamaican. Where I'm from, the side of Tobago that I'm from, oh shucks, we speak like a broken up here. And since as I did, the reason why I carry the broken accent on YouTube is because you know, when you now start YouTube, you must test the feel and try some stuff and see what people like and see what people don't like and stuff. So I did a video and I was behaving like a nutted person from JA. And a lot of people who saw that video, it's way deep down in the archives. They say, "Me like your accent, man. Me love your accent." So me just keep it. Do I speak broken? Originally, not really. Me not speak like standard English, but me not speak as broken. But I could speak broken because natively this is how we speak. The people from up on this end. Right, so Trinidad and Tobago, red, white, and black with flight high. You understand me, bro? Yeah, me sound like me have a Jamaican accent, but it's not a Jamaican accent. I'm not a Jamaican. The accent sound like Jamaican, but I'm not a Jamaican, bro. Trinidad and Tobago, 100%, my brother. You know we do the thing? Right, so yes, me could pass as one, but I'm not one of them. Right, so once you come up on a channel that you know a straight Trinidad and Tobago thing I do wrong here. Right? We just want to carry the broken accent where we could talk fluently. Broken. We could talk fluently broken. Right, so you know come off as if it's not my accent because we could fluently talk broken. Mad so man. Right, let's take a excavator now. We run with the excavator. And then the another thing why it 15 so good to bro is that most of the YouTubers them drive American truck series from Jamaica. So when anybody cover they hear, oh gosh, what me face cam gone. When they come and they hear the broken accent, me just 15 like give me a Jamaican, but me don't know Jamaican, bro. Right. So we need to change the time and we need to get some fuel into the truck too, you know. Alright, let's hit the road. Come on, brother. We need space for that on there, you know. Right. To me, like it's like I drive this area this morning in the stream this morning. That scenario they play off like if it happened this morning on the morning stream. That man never run into me. Some crazy people on YouTube live. Make you say that, bro. How crazy people you talk about, bro? May not get where you come from. You hope you not call me crazy people, you know, bro. Oh, let's hold up. Let's hold up. Let's not go through that. We might be locked. Okay, bro, you not clarify. Me say me hope you not call me crazy people, you know. trouble. Oh, what trouble? Bro, what one? And me look before me put my indicator, you know. My brother just sail up next to me, you know. You're on your bed sleeping. So I'm the live up where to sleep, or? Or as you lie down and I watch everything, you just go to sleep. So that you're watching somebody with a sleep stream, you call it a sleep stream, bro. That's what you call a sleep stream, bro. So people that make money, I watch somebody asleep. It's called a sleep stream, bro. I heard about those stuff before. Me heard about sleep streams before, but I never seen none. So that will tell you how ridiculous live streaming get. Right? So you don't even have to do anything to live stream now. Just lay down, turn on your camera and sleep. And that is a stream. Jeez, and then make people make up and put all kind of things them in the TOS, you know. It's people that cause it, you know. Ah, boy. So just now you're gonna see some YouTube go say no sleep stream, don't sleep on your stream. Right? I didn't really want to let out this, but I'm looking into doing some streaming on another platform. I'm not gonna say what platform it is, but on that platform, part of the TOS is you have to have on your camera and you cannot sleep. And I believe it's because of these people, these sleep streaming people. Yeah, man, it's a mad world we're living in. Trust me. Trust me. It have some. I saw some cameras. Look at a lot of content on YouTube. I saw somebody was talking about. It have some streamers too, where like they might have some rainfall noise, and like said they go point a camera out a window or something, so, or they go have something going on loop. Where like you record some rain falling and you have the rain sound and you just have that on loop right through. All them craziness that people just do. So now to stream you don't have to have not when nobody interested in. You just do something and call it a stream. You follow me, bro? I need to should I drive in that side? I wonder. I just don't want to go in the wrong area, guys. But I want fuel. We fuel right downtown north. Right, so I should have go over on the other side. I should have drive around. I might have to drive through might make some kind of bad drive there. Because we have to get the fuel at any cost. So we're gonna be doing some unorthodox driving here. Right, let's head out. The man's a crazy thing have the most views, good thing have less views. Yeah, so that is just how the landscape is. And that is why streamers, you'll find you have a lot of people doing a lot of craziness streaming. Like those degenerate what they call it in real life or IRL. Them degenerate IRL streamers, that's the reason why they do what they do. Because it's for the views. Because if you come out and you do anything normal, you do anything educational, you behave like a normal individual, you get no views. You are crazy, you are degenerate, you do some foolishness, you get endless views. And that's just how the thing is. So the people them who know that, they come out here and, as they call it, clip farm. They do so and they just do one set of craziness for people for just clip their stuff, send it out, make them go viral, make them money. That's the way they make money, right? It's not about doing anything that is educational, anything normal. It have a landscape for that, but it is very minute. So most people are degeneracy they want to see, or some foolishness, something wanna make sense, something crazy. So if you come out here and you want to do normal thing, your growth is going to be very slow. But at the end of the day, you as an individual have to decide how you want to paint yourself on the internet and what you want to do. So if you want plenty views and money, just act the generator and you'll go get it. But it's going to be at the cost of your character. Because everybody now gonna know you for being this clown. Alright? So you have to decide what you want to do. Right? That's just how it is, bro. That's just how it is. Yeah, man, really. For real, bro. And the thing about it, you see when they do the degenerate thing, it bring the views, it bring the money, it bring the likes, but at the end of the day, you know yourself gonna be unhappy with the result, because it's not that alone it bring. It have people watching you away, it have people covering you up on the internet away, because when you start to behave so, it will have some creators that will say, okay, well, look another degenerator, what your name? And then they're gonna start to cover you too. And them now make your character even worse, because them now gonna put all kind of spin to you. So you have to decide what you want to do. You have to decide if you want to come out here and you want to grow slow, do it the correct way, and still end up with a good following and proud of what you do. Or you could do it fast, do it the clip farm and the crazy way, gain views, gain money, become popular, and then at the end of the day, you're not proud of what you do. Right? So you have to decide what you want to do. Right? But it have some smart creators out there. Me always just start about Speed. Speed is the example of a smart creator. Right? Because Speed does pass out on his stream and act degenerate. But he have a way of doing it and letting people understand it's part of his craft. He don't have to tell you that, but you realize it's part of his craft, because he goes in and out of the character. So he don't carry on so everywhere he go, and he don't carry on so all the time. So if you notice, he carry on so in the room, right? He carry on with the barking thing in certain places he go. If you reach somebody that want to do a back out, but most of the time when you're on the IRL streams and them, he don't carry on like a total degenerate in the public, right? He kind of try to keep it calm, especially if he go someplace where the people on him wild, he try to keep it calm, right? So he's a person who understand what he's doing. But some of them know, they don't understand what they're doing. They're just all out. All out matter. You understand me, bro? Alright guys, I come in and move over, eh? No bounce me, you know. Alright. You give me a little way to come over. Right guys, watch it there, you know. Let's decouple the load. Right, we're not gonna no penalties, that's great. Alright, let's get another load. Where the roller going? Oklahoma. Alright, let me carry the roller, guys. Alright guys, let's hit the road, let's hit the road. The destination are so far apart. I mean, of the 2 loads I was going and pick, the difference is that I wanted to carry the load, the roller. That made me pick the roller. As I didn't carry a roller in a little while. So I make sure I pick it. That's why I pick it too. I just try to like vary the loads that I carried. Because people don't want to see me pull the same load all the time. Or only pull heavy load or only pull light load. So we kind of mix it up. Come on, bro. Walk come over there. Very, very bad drive. That bad drive did it on me. That's my fault. Sorry, there, bro. Give me on. Sorry for that. Death Lord, welcome to the stream, bro. Mans, I keep grinding. Bro, peace. Peace, blessing to you and your family. Yeah, man, thank you very much, bro. So we do the thing, man. I run the truck like if I real money want make, you know. That make we run it so breathless. Yeah, but welcome to represent for all the truck fans and them, man. I come out and watch virtual truck run a road. Nah, no CB on single player, bro. This is single player. Multiplayer, we could get CB on multiplayer. Oh, so you don't speak English natively. All right, you're doing very good for not speaking English natively, bro. Because I'm understanding you quite fine. Yeah, you're writing fluently. You're writing fluently, bro. Yeah, it have toll gates. But in this I guess like in America they don't have toll gates that you stop by. So most of them they kinda automatic. So you will see me run through and then you go see they take out the money. Or some of them you don't even know it's a gate, but when you pass through, automatically take the money. I will stay over here. Alright, you're going back out on the road. Yeah, the sun was going down, but I could move the time. I have the developer console open, so I could move the time. Alright, so we need to stop by the way station and give them away. £76,000. Guys, you know see the train a come there. Let's get over quick. Alright, let's decouple the load now. Alright, let's carry the power pack straight across to Arizona. A nice haul we're going on there now. Let's go and pick up the load. Traveling fast between states. Yeah, man, our hustlers, you know, bro. Serious hustlers, you know. We not play up, you know. Have to deliver them loads quick. Faster the loads them deliver, more money, bro. Whoa. And mistake and touch the keyboard. Guys, I need a keyboard tray. When we sort out the rig properly, we gotta do something better with this. Mr. Jabari, walk one. Happy Friday to you too, bro. So Jabari, this is the channel now. You change up your name. Mr. Jabari now, man. You upload a photo too. Yeah, man. See you change up your branding. Say yeah. The person who update your laptop, they disable the Bluetooth. Well, enable it back. Monster Gaming, welcome to the stream, brother. Man, everything level, you know, man. We just a do road, you know. You know we do the thing. I don't even know what number of load we on. Could be number 5. But we just pong out the load them, man. We are about 2 hours into the stream now. Just running load, man. Yeah, so Jabari, just enable back the Bluetooth, bro. What are settings ZSB again? I can't even remember, you know. I really don't use Bluetooth on computers, but it should be somewhere around the area with the Wi-Fi story and them things, man. It might be somewhere around that area then. You tried and it's still now come on. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's supposed to be a simple toggle to just toggle on. Unless some of these manufacturers now, bro, they're not easy, you know. Sometimes they disable things for you to go buy new hardware, you know, bro. See that already, you know. At time, one of my supervisors them come and say, "The predictive text now work." So I'm just, well, me know for put that on, so me just on me take the phone and me try to put on it. He tell me, well, since the update, you not gonna no predictive text. And me look at it, me show him, me say, watch, look it grayed out. Ever since you update it, they take it away from you. They take away the service from you, bro. So, you know, they know certain people can live with certain quality stuff on the phone and the devices. Sometimes they take away some of them things from you as time go by for you for update or for go buy a new device. Manufacturer do them things. If you could add your Instagram on YouTube channels, I don't know, you know. I guess you could put it as a link, bro. What you could do is put it as a link, bro. So like the content you do, you link your Instagram in the description. I guess you could do that. You could put any links in your description, bro. So I guess you copy the URL and link it. You could do that. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is a good way to grow your channel if you have other socials. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, boy. That was funny, guys. You know, see me, but the pickup take off, you know. Sorry there, bro. Sorry. That bong say make the pickup. The pickup take off, you know. Whoa. I first time I see that, you know. Oh boy, we need some fuel, you know. No, I have the Trinidad flag on the truck. That tag is an accessory in the game. I can't remember how I got it, if I got it from an event, but it's an accessory in the game. So I can't put the Trinidad flag on it. If I want to put the Trinidad flag, I have to put it on my live stream itself. gosh, fuel run out. Jeez, fuel run out. Let me see if we could check the map and see what they're close by. We can't afford for let me see something. Set a point to that one time because we in desperate need of some fuel. I can't afford to be sus up there. I know we're on fumes. Never traffic jams. Is in here supposed to go? Yeah, I think so. Alright, so 204 gallons. Alright guys, that's it. Truck carry diesel, bro. Nah, trucks carry diesel universally, bro. Diesel engines are mostly installed in trucks. Let's pull aside and change up the time. Yeah, 800 horsepower in the truck, man. Cat C16, man. 800. Right, so we have to pull into the way station. £63,000. So we have some batteries on the step deck trailer. Yeah, man. Thanks, Jabari, for saying happy early Father's Day to me. Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, because you know they forget me sometime, bro. Trust me. They don't always make a big deal out of Father's Day, bro. It's sad, but that's the truth. Man, that even on the radio, me I hear them talk about that the other day. Man, it's terrible to see they don't value it so much, bro. Because how in heaven's name, how in heaven's name, every man a complain about SUVs. Me not understand it. I don't understand it. So to me it's like all the females and them bring up on the same track and feel say that are the only things we just want. Oh gosh, man. It's ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Not telling no lie, bro. So that mean that are the common things on them. So for them forget this craziness for talk about SUV. But strange enough, me not tell you no lie. They give me a SUV, man, take it. I'm gonna take it, bro. I'm not ungrateful. I'm not like for be ungrateful, bro. So I'm just gonna say thank you, and I'll wear it with pride. You understand me, bro? Better than nothing. So you say man deserve more, forget pampered, fancy restaurant and dinner. I'll give you a breakdown or something, bro. You see most men are simple. Right? That is why we will not get restaurants. We will not get fancy dinner and them stuff there. We're simple. Right? And we think about the thought, we not think about what we get. But we're so simple that it creates a narrative that is all we need, which is mad. You follow me, bro? So that is why every female feel that is all we need. You understand? That is why them fellas have it as a joke and say SUVs. You understand me, bro? It's not that women don't think men deserve more, you know. It's that women realize men don't want more. They realize that men no want more because men don't complain. We don't complain. We don't complain. We just take where we get and we say thank you very much and we move. But I just have to say it's ridiculous to see that most of them think on the same line and say, you know what, he don't deserve more. So give him that. That is good enough for him. And you know what? I'm gonna give him it every year and it's alright. Because he wouldn't complain. You understand me, bro? So that is the whole story with it. You understand me? It's not that we deserve more. We don't complain. Complaining is not in a man's nature. So even though we have a problem, we don't complain. See? So when we do complain, the first time we do say anything, guess how it comes off? You know what? He's ungrateful. Because we don't complain about nothing. We have no problem with nothing, bro. And that automatically drop the standard for men. So it always seems like we don't need nothing, we don't deserve nothing, and we should not get nothing. You follow me, bro? It is what it is, man. Small thing. Small thing. But still, I'm gonna put out there for something out there for the good females and them. Right? All the good females and them who know that they have a good man. Please value the man more than, I shouldn't say value the man. Treat the man the way he deserves to be treated, please. You understand me? So if you think he's worth way more than vest, underwear and socks, give him way more than that for Father's Day. What you're supposed to do is that vest, underwear and socks should be a normal gesture. It shouldn't be something that comes on a special occasion. That's supposed to be something normal you give to him. So you feel that he needs some vest, some underwear and some socks, you should buy that on a normal day and give him. It's no problem. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But if you want to signify something, no, give him that, no, man. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. You're rather a spa date with your wife. Listen to me. Me agree with you 100%, but the thing about it is that, as I keep on saying, we don't complain. It's not in our nature. Right? We complain. Anytime a hear a man complain about something, it's very terrible. Very, very terrible. That's not no normal level of frustration, normal level of he can't take it anymore. That is overbearing. Anytime I hear a man open him out and say so. Think bad. You understand me, bro? But that are the standard what we accept, so we will continue to forget that. You understand me, bro? And me not vex with them for continue giving with that, because that's what we want. That is what we want, man. And we accept it every Father's Day and we not say nothing. So let me take it. Let me take we SUV with pride, man. Trust me, bro. Listen to me, Jabari. Me not like for believe it or not, me just try to stay away from this topic here. Because strange enough, it kinda gets me emotional, bro. But men, yo, we don't deserve good treatment, you know, bro. You know why I say that? Cause we don't hold them to a high standard. They hold us to a high standard. We don't hold them to a high standard and say, hey, you have to give this, that, and that. We just accept anything, bro. And strange enough, you see when you accept anything, the everything that is being given us, it just start here and it just start for job. Because you accept anything, so you start to drop until you end up with nothing. You end up with none, bro. It's crazy. It's mad. So okay, bro, me agree with you. You okay, bro, saying it should not be one day for fathers. It should be every month. Okay, bro, here why I acknowledge what you say. Because and this is not for the fathers and the husbands that not living up to the rule. I don't get me wrong. This treatment here is for the ones that live up to the rule. We know we're far and few in between, but there are men out there that live up to the rule. You see the ones that will live up to the rule, okay, bro, that's what they deserve. They deserve that. But we have some out there we're not living up to the rule. But we're not speaking about those fellas. Please, I know. Not mix up the thing. Just like same way we feel that it have some females out there when not deserve certain treatment, we think that it have some males out there when not deserve certain treatment. So I'm bringing a very balanced conversation here. It's a balanced conversation I bring in. See? So I don't feel every man deserves that, but I feel there is a subset of men that deserve that and more. You might tell you straight. Right, so Jabari said the man at the head of the household and he should be treated like a king. Jabari, somewhere along the line we lose that thought. We're saying that it sound good on paper. Somewhere along the line we lose that. We lose that completely. Right? Just look at the amount of broken homes it have and you can understand what I'm saying. Somewhere along the line we lose that. Right, bro? It's sad, boy. It's a sad thing. So this are the reason why the SUV is widely accepted. Right? So just saying something, and I'm going back to my original point. I don't want to sound ungrateful. And this is the reason why men don't complain, because we don't want to sound ungrateful. But hear what? If a day like Father's Day, a SUV is accepted, then you're not being treated like a king. You might sound stupid, but it sound like you're getting a handout. It sound like you're a vagrant. I don't mean to laugh. But when I think about it, it just so it sound like if you know that are the day they call you in. Oh, yo, Invincible Experience Wagon. It sound like that are the day they call you in. You know, from the street and say whole lot. That is yours. Have a nice day. It might sound bad, but it just sang so. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Trust me, we get a good chuckle for that one day. If I think tape can fix your pedals, no bro. Bro, tape can't fix your pedals, bro. Sorry, I could join the wire. You could join back. Well, Sam, if you could join back the wires them and tape them up, it might work. It might work, you know, bro. It might work. But I think I could give you a better solution. Get some wires the same gauge. Join them back and use shrink what they call it, shrink wrap. Use shrink wrap and shrink it on it. Cause that go hold it tight. And it will prevent it from touching and going off. Listen to me, bro. Right? A father, a proper father, and a proper husband in a home is like it's like the core foundation of the household, really and truly. Right? I'm not talk about a good one, I'm not talk about the one them where does allow people to do them all kind of thing. Bro, it is so important because that is where the collapse in society come from. And people never acknowledge it, but it is the truth. That is right where the collapse come from. Because we have no more men to groom the men of tomorrow. Right? We have no more strong men to instill some personal values in the men of tomorrow. You understand? And something that a lot of people don't admit, because I would admit it. I cannot teach my girl child to be a female because I am not a female. I haven't lived one day in my life as a female. I don't know what the experience of a female is. And when you have a heap of female growing up males, the experience is a skewed one. As a matter of fact, you don't have, because I grew up as a single parent child too, and I could tell you for a fact, them boys who grown up by a female is totally lost in terms of where you stand as a man. In terms of the perspective, your perspective does be totally off. Your mother could tell you what she think a good man should be, but she cannot relate the experience. So there is a lot that will be lost. If that make any common sense, a lot will be lost. So now you as that individual now, you have a lot of crash and burn experiences before you can grasp, oh, this is what it is like to be a man, and these are the decisions I should make, and this is how I should look at life. And it's a totally different perspective, bro. So the guys them who grow up with a solid father, he's going to catch his footing quicker in life. No doubt about it. And bet your bottom dollar, he is not going to be manipulated by any female. And I could tell you that for sure. Because his father will let him know how the manipulation thing works. And he is going to have a better idea of how to deal with situations, because some of it he's going to be seeing it played out, and some of it he's going to hear about it, and he's going to be able to put the puzzle quicker together and say, I saw the thing set, bro. So he's going to know what to accept and what not to accept. But the world we have today teaches a different story, bro. Teaches a totally different story. So trust me, I don't expect much for the future males on them. And when you look at the statistics, how many of them are grown up by real men? 1%, bro. So what you tell me? What you telling me? So the cycle just continue, bros. It just continue. You understand, bro? Oh gosh, I wonder if I'm gonna be able to get this, you know. Oh gosh. Guys, you know all the time I drive, I forget a double smart drive, you know. The trigger better be somewhere close by, you know, because if we don't get this, I may come out a little too wide there, you know. Oh gosh, man. So okay, bro, you have a good point there. That a dad in some cases can kinda replace the mom, but the mom cannot replace the dad. I'm gonna say from the perspective of if the father is a compassionate fella, he can show compassion to his children. Follow me? He wouldn't, oh gosh, how am I fixing this, you know? It might not, it will not be a one-to-one situation, but he's gonna get it half the way, probably. But the emotional thing for like a woman for step into this role of a man, it's highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. Right? Alright, and they didn't even put the trigger. I wonder where they put the trigger for this thing. Yeah. Me come and drive no way straight. Gosh, guys, we have to go do some craziness, you know. Which I turn this wrong and bring it back. Right, so, but I believe the ideal situation for any child is to have both parents. Just the ideal situation. And with having the both parents have to play their role. You play a role and let me play mine. And strange enough, gentlemen, there is because I had this conversation with some females already, and it's crazy. There is a pushback for people to stay in their roles, and me not understand it. I really don't understand it. And this not no joke thing I'm speaking about, a serious thing matter about, you know. Right? And when I made this statement, the easiest way to just stop the conflict, you play a role, me play my role. There is a big pushback when females hear that kind of chain of thought, and I just don't understand it, because I don't know. I don't want to play their role. So I want to know why they want to play mine. It's crazy, but it's just the truth. It's just the truth. And I don't know why some people they just don't get it. See? I hope I get it this time, you know, guys. As if look me get the trigger now. So when me almost get it correct, that when them a give me the enter. SES, what I do? Alright, let's think. Okay, bro, said true. Okay, bro, me don't talk foolishness, you know. And that's why a lot of people not like listen to me. I don't talk foolishness, but everybody else, you know how the thing go, man. People just like to go with the narrative because of the most educated people. They must say them foolishness, what they like for hear. So they'll say, yo, chaotic, you don't know nothing. And you are a dropout. They call me loser, they call me all kind of thing. But me don't talk foolishness. And that's just the whole thing. Right? So Jabari say a good father is strict, but a mother is more compassionate. Well, that is what she's supposed to be, and that is what she's supposed to do, because that's she role. Man, that's the reason why we keep on saying this. Jabari, that is the reason why the conversation came up, where I'm telling you that even though a man know he deserves more than a SUV, he's going to still accept it. And he's not going to complain. The reason why he's not complaining, from the time you start for going and you're complaining and them kind of vibe there, you start for going and you're feminine, bro. So men tend to be sturdy. Men tend to be strict. Men tend to look at things from a logical perspective. Men tend to stick to their roles. You understand how much I for tell you? A man role is completely different to a female role. So complaining is kind of part of a female role. So that what I say, from the time you hear a man start to complain, that means the situation is out of control. It's overbearing. Cause a man will not complain. A man go say, yo, you never notice. I never notice. A man never in this mood like, why you don't give me gifts? Why we don't go someplace? Why we don't? A man don't behave like that. Huh? Woman, you know behave like that. Man don't behave, sir. This is how a man does behave. If a man want to go someplace, the man will say, no, tonight I'm going and hang out with my boys and them. And he's going to go to a bar, he's going to sit, he's going to chill, and he's going to drink something. If the bar sell thing to eat, he's going to eat it. He's not going to go and complain to his wife and tell her, why we don't go someplace, and you know how long we don't go someplace to hang out, and he will never do that. Even though he finds that is something that should happen, he will never make that suggestion. It's not in our nature to complain about things. We never complain about things. But when we do, it have to be something valid. It cannot be some kind of thing where we could say, all right, if we don't go anywhere, we can always substitute that by eating some popcorn and frying some chicken home and watching some Netflix. So what are you really telling me? What are you really telling me? Because at the end of the day, you're going to look at it from this point of view. The reason why I want to go somewhere with you, because think about this, guys, right? And these are one of the reasons why when men settle, men tend to not really want to go out much, right? Because the emphasis before we reach that point there of commitment and living together, the reason why I wanted to see you and go out all the time with you was really a time spending method. But because now we see each other so much, it's not in a man's head, you're gonna say it don't seem much necessary, because it's not, we could spend time doing other things, right? We could spend time doing other things that is more fulfilling without going anywhere even. I'm not saying you shouldn't go nowhere. Understand what I say? From a logical thinking. You understand me? But a woman will never come to that conclusion because she brain don't think the same way. Right? She think going out, the man taking she out, calling she and say, let me take you out. Or let me go XYZ place. She feels because the man want to make she feel good. No. The man, yes, you want she to feel good, but the man want to get to know she. So the way to get to know she, them are the things you have to do. Remember, before all of me to the point where I'll invest and get house and all of them things, you never had the amount of bills, number one. Number one, you never had the amount of bills. Number two, the responsibility is less. Number three, it's a get to know your method. So it's all right. Now when you now change the landscape now, and it becomes a situation where this man now have to think about wife, children, house, car, bills, and you start your count and go down. You could count. You have to turn into psychologist. You have to turn into gynecologist. You have to turn in. He had to turn into mason. He had to turn into carpenter. He had to turn into plumber. Man, I could go on conquest about it. And then on top of that, you think he have time to complain? He has no time to complain. He has too many things on his mind that is important to deal with. So the things where you complain about, he don't have the time for it. So you bring a SUV for me for Father's Day. I'm gonna complain about that. That's a minute thing to think about. As a matter of fact, you know what I would say? I really needed some underwear and stuff too, because when you check it out, most of the cater for is to make all of you happy. Most of the things I do is to make all of you happy. So in the interim, I'm really going to need a SUV. No, not me going off on a mad rant. It's just me brainstorming and trying to bring some clarity. So instead of complain, you really might need it. But the fact is, we're bringing up the conversation. Do you deserve that? No, you don't. You don't deserve that. You deserve more. But you're going to accept it and shut your mouth, because complaining is not in our nature. So men, no guys, me could do a relationship channel, you know, but they go paint me a certain way. But I could do a relationship channel. Trust me. But I know I'm going to be painted a certain way for because and what I'm saying is just clarity. It's not me bashing women. It's just me saying that we operate in two different wavelengths. Right? And that is the reason why we're supposed to come together and make the thing good. But you know what? We want to operate we operate at two different wavelengths, and for tell you how we could make this thing a song, make you understand it so good. Make it sound comprehensive and make it make sense. Alright? In music, right? If you're a person who know a lot about music, we're talking about music production and this kind of stuff. Right? Whether it be music production or music tuning, you know, for music, for songwriting and accurate, you need to cover as much of the frequencies as possible. The more the frequencies you leave out, the more the music sound like something wrong with it. Apply that to life and relationship and male and female. There are certain frequencies a woman will cover that I won't cover. A certain frequencies I will cover that she won't cover. That is why we had to come together. And that is why you have to stay in your role and I have to stay in mine, for we to cover all the frequencies. And when we cover all the frequencies, we'll make beautiful music. But when you want to come on my frequency and I want to come on your frequencies, we're gonna be missing something in the equation. You understand? And that makes the music terrible, because you don't want to stay in your role and I don't want to stay in mine. Right? But what can I say? I don't know how a lot of people can just take normal things. Look at nature and all. Nature, bro. I think I said this on a live stream before. In nature, you don't get no two things that play the same role. You know? You have predator, you have prey. You have food chain. You have food chain thing. Right? For keep the cycle running. You understand? Everybody have to stay where they're supposed to stay in the food chain. In a nature. For things to work right. You know why nature gone wrong? Because man start to mess with it. If we leave nature to just do what you have to do, it just go work perfect. Because that's how it make for work. But no, we like mankind, we like scramble everything up. You understand? Man say you're not preaching this. This is knowledge. Yeah, boy, you look like a lot of we don't get that, bro. A lot of we don't have that, bro. It's crazy. But man, sometimes you just have to leave them to think how they want to think. Bro. Right, so Jabari, that is the story with the SUV thing. That is the reason why men will continue to get SUV. I know I kind of went off on a tangent, but it all ties in. That is the reason why we'll always have SUV, because we don't complain, bro. We don't complain about nothing. Cause complaining, you know, makes sense. We complain, number one, and number two, complaining is a kind of feminine attribute. That is not for us. Enough for we that. We just solve problems. That is what men do. Men are problem solvers. So we don't go wrong. If I have a problem, bro, I won't go around crying about my problem. I'm gonna be looking for solutions. And that is the reason why men not sit down and talk plenty too. We only sit down and talk when we want to solve the problem. And we know what the problem then we talking to the person who have the problem. That make common sense. So understand this. Why would I sit down and talk to somebody who can solve my problem? Unless me want somebody to listen to me. Because in some cases, you doesn't really want somebody to solve your problem. Sometimes you don't want somebody to just listen to you because you already have the answer, you know. It's just that you don't want to do it. The answer where you have oh gosh, I'm saying the wrong thing. Meet for unscramble my brain. The solution to the problem, you already have it, you know. But you don't want to do it. So here what you're gonna do? You're gonna want to go and speak to somebody for them to listen here. For them to acknowledge to you that the solution you get is the solution you have. The solution you have is the right solution and is what you have to do. So what you're gonna do is this. You're going to know you have to do this, you're going to know you don't want to do it, and then you're going to talk to somebody and tell them your problem. And hear what they're going to tell you. Brother, you know what you have to do? You just have to grow a backbone and do what you have to do. And tell you, and they're going to tell you the same thing what you don't want to do, and you know it's that way you have to do. You just want somebody to acknowledge it to you. So the talking thing is never about you're just talking because you want to talk. You're talking because you want to solve a problem, or you're looking for a solution. Or you don't have the solution, but you want somebody to just say, yes, brother, and that's what you have to do. Come on, no, man. So we don't complain. What we complaining about? We find solution for things. What we complaining about? So we gonna continue for get socks, underwear, and vest. Because we will never think we deserve more and we will never complain. And on top of that, we still need it. It's just that we're saying something as special as Father's Day or any special occasion, that shouldn't be the gift. That is always saying. That shouldn't be the gift. The gift should be something a little bit more than that. That should be a normal gesture. That is just always saying, you know. That is always saying. You follow me? Oh, me miss a comment here. So, okay, bro, say, society change people's inner minds. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. No, this is not that society change it, you know. Yeah, what has gone? Remember, your brain is a computer, and plenty of people not realize that, right? All they need for do is a certain subset of people shout something loud enough in your ears for a long period of time. And what happens is that you automatically gonna believe it. It doesn't mean that it's correct. You automatically gonna believe it because that's how them are put in a head. Right? So they're actually programming you to think a certain way. When you fully well know the things what them are utter are foolishness. When you look at what they're uttering and how things really are, it doesn't add up. It does never add up. Right? But what has gone is this. If you talk to enough people and ask them if it add up, they're going to tell you, yes, it add up. You know why they're going to tell you it add up? Because them are going through the same problem too. Them know it not add up. They know it don't add up. But the story is this. Enough people are shouting in enough people's ears. So what goes on, everybody brain take the programming and it becomes a norm. But you know somewhere along the line what they're shouting now make no sense because how it now work for the majority of people. Something wrong. But everybody go say no wrong because everybody has suffer from the same problem. That make common sense. For a long while, I hear to go off like a personal, but for a long while, people make me feel like I'm crazy. Because I keep on saying this on every stream. I'm one of the broken robots and them come off of the assembly line. Right? You know when you watch them show with them science fiction when I build the robot on them, you know it always have a broken robot when I take the programming? That is me. I never take the programming. So I always find something wrong with certain narratives and certain things and that is just widely adopted. I always find something wrong with it. But you know what? Anytime I open my mouth and I say, I find something wrong with this, you know. Why is it this thing continually happening to so many people and nobody not saying nothing wrong with it? You know when somebody go watch me and say, yo Tick, you have a problem. You feel the aliens are coming from Mars to get all of us. So they put me in a box and push me in a corner now, boy. Because what me said, they know it makes sense, you know, but nobody don't want to accept it. So what is going to happen is that you're going to find a couple of things not make sense and not add up. But you have to find another broken robot like yourself for the broken robot to tell you, yeah, chaotic. Where I say is truth. Because me finds it too. And if you find enough broken robots, then all of a sudden you're going to have a different concept. You're going to tell yourself, no, nothing wrong with me, something wrong with the other people there. But if everybody keep on telling you, no, you have it wrong, because them take the programming, all of a sudden you are the mad person, because you are the person going against the narrative. And there is no way you can convince yourself that you're not mad, because everybody I tell you, you have the wrong thinking. You are thinking the wrong way. Does it make sense? Right. So they don't listen to themselves. The man said they don't listen to themselves. They don't listen to themselves. They know exactly what they're saying. They just don't want you to listen to yourself. They know exactly what they're saying. And they know the people that who telling you what they have to tell you know exactly what they're saying. They don't know why, but they know why they know what they're saying. Yeah, that's that. Man, it's crazy, yeah. We just don't want to go into too much things like that because they're gonna paint me a certain way, and I don't want them to paint me a certain way. Right? But it's the reality. Right? So it's a USB wire that burst You said don't think he could be fixed or replaced. Oh boy, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. You're gonna have to replace those pedals, bro. The great thing is that you're on PC and you could choose any kind of pedals you want and replace it, or if you want to buy a second-hand set from eBay from somebody and use it or some. Right, so that is how the thing set, bro. Right, but I agree that and I keep on saying, I'm gonna reiterate this over and over again. What I'm saying, it's applied to the good guys, not to the bad guys. I really believe that the good guys out there deserve more. Me really believe that they deserve more. eBay is scary. Yeah, eBay is a scary place in truth. But believe it or not, me get over. I was afraid of eBay a lot too, you know, bro. But me get over my fear of eBay. It's not that me never end up in a bad situation on eBay before. Me buy item and it never come. But it wasn't much money, so me could have taken the loss. It was nothing. But you need to just, on eBay, you just need to vet what you're picking up properly. I know it's picking up pedals is kind of hard to vet if the pedal's good, because you don't know what's going on inside it, because it could be a broken set just like yours or them are selling. Right? But your best bet might be to buy a new set of pedals. Look for a nice high-end set of pedals that have a USB. Hopefully it has some of them pedals that don't even need a driver, you know. So if you got a nice set of pedals that probably don't need a driver, hopefully ATS will pick it up nice and everything will be good. I don't know if you just play other driving games. That is the only part you might have a problem, Invincible. If you just play other driving games and the other driving games don't support the pedals you have, because it have some games that don't support all the hardware. But if it's ATS is your main game and that alone you just play on PC, you should be good. Because I believe ATS should support everything under the sun. Right? Okay, bro, say eBay is good. eBay has some kind of craziness that's happening on it sometime, bro. Amazon is more my place of choice, to be honest with you. But eBay, I go on eBay like if I can't find an item at all, or if because right now I ain't opting to Prime right now. So when the item costs below $25, me have to run on eBay and look for an eBay option. Right? Because once it's underneath $25, they charge you $25 plus the amount of the item, and it comes up too expensive. So my best bet is to just run to eBay, see if I could see an item just like it there and purchase it, because it costs me nothing too much. You understand me, bro? So that's the way how I use eBay. If I could get the item on Amazon and it's over $25, I'm great, I'm golden. I don't have no problem. So okay, bro, say you always receive your item from eBay. Well, I had a bad experience. Me not receive one item. And you have to watch it carefully, because the thing about it, you just can't see something and say, yes, that's cheap, and just click and buy. Because sometimes you end up buying a box. Sometimes they go put up a box. They will put up a box of a GPU. And then write in the description, this is a box. This is a whatever. So if you just sit down and read properly, and all them stupid stuff on eBay, but you don't see them craziness step on Amazon. So, and that is just my point, right? So you just can't just see a visual or something and go jump and buy it on eBay. Because you could end up buying a box. Right? An empty box. Because they could be selling you an empty box. It depends on who is delivering your item. Well, where I'm from, they are the same people that deliver me items all the time. So if the item not get to my skybox, me will never get it. Invincible $30 to $70 for pedals. Them not good pedals, Invincible. $30 to $70 in a bro. That is not pedal price. Pedal price is $200 and something dollars, bro. You sure them pedals? pedal price is $200 to $300 for entry level pedals. Good entry level pedals. If it's anything below that, it might be like about $200 flat. That price is too little bit invincible. Them pedals there is no good, bro. Even though you don't need a high-end set of pedals to do chucking, chucking you could chuck on anything. Right? But we're talking about longevity because I don't know if you're going to sugar foot and break it again. We don't know if them pedals that could handle your sugar footing, bro. Oh boy, I need to concentrate on my driving. I don't want to topple my truck. It's not new, it's second-hand pedals. Yeah, second-hand pedals, that might be the price, probably. Yeah, because me know a 300 and something pedals should cost. That is why I keep on telling you that. Remember me telling I'm an Amazon man too. So me go kinda know the prices around for things on Amazon. Don't mind use pedals, but as long as it works. Nah, let me not take this chance because I might come here and stick up. Let me see if fuel will not look too bad. Let me just kinda check the ETA quick. Let me see. 1 hour and 53 minutes. Yeah man. Let me keep on running. This are doubles half there. Yeah, a doubles me up. Me no go stick up in a gas station. Invincible, one thing we could say about Amazon, Amazon second hand is really top of the line second hand thing. Once me buy used on Amazon and I was shocked when me see the item. So if you get that second hand pedal up on Amazon, it should be golden, Amazon sell good second hand, trust me. Oh, Amazon now sell pedals by themselves. You sure, bro? Oh, you're looking for the Logitech pedals on them. All right. I was talking about third-party pedals. But if you're looking back for the Logitech pedals, well, you're gonna have to go to eBay. Look like Nevada. Let me check and see now. Let's go to the quick travel map. Now we're in Utah. We're not in Nevada, we're in Utah, guys. Well, I can't really recommend a brand in Invincible. Do some research because you have some good third-party stuff, you know. Do some research and see what you like. But if you want to go with your Logitech pedals, I don't want to sway you in any way. But I'm just telling you, it's an option where you could buy third-party things and work it. Once you're upon PC, you could mix and match peripherals. You don't have to use one brand if you don't want to. You could mix and match anything on PCs to suit you. Just tell it. That's just information, right? The thing with me, what I'm telling you, I can recommend like an actual third-party pedal is because most of the time when I break my wheels or I break something on my stuff, when I break it is to throw out everything. That is just the whole story, right? So if I have a broken wheelbase, by the time the wheelbase broken, it's to get rid of the whole thing. Right? Guys, this place look like a place where we drive in for the night, you know. Trust me. If not, tonight, maybe it was this morning we come here. It just look familiar. Right, guys, we go pull up and we go call it right here, you know. Oh gosh, we need to back up a little. We just come a little too fast. Right. Shut off the truck. Decouple the load. Alright, guys, finish the job excellent. Collect $15,501 on the account. Sorry. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, don't forget to big up yourself.